Up to which arc is early Hunter x Hunter? I mean,
Hmm.
I guess the Hunter exam, or I guess like you could also count the little like York New mini arc, but I mean, most people say that like by York New, it like York New is my personal favorite arc. A lot of people um hold that one in high regard. But I mean, I'd say like by the Hunter exam, that still gives you a pretty decent idea of like what the series is doing. His digital camera, able to photograph a suspicious individual without him realizing it. Was this before you were knocked unconscious? I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. Ah, what is going to be on the camera? What?
Let's see.
It's a it's a Gundam? No, I don't even
It's a
know what the
legally
word is I'm looking
distinct
for.
Gundam is the important thing.
Legally distinct. RJ. A robot costume? So this weird robot guy dragged Tiffany away? A full hour ago. Wait. I don't know if I'm just like not processing this information correctly, or it's like, so she's saying she was knocked unconscious when she was attacked, but she
Uh-huh.
also had time to beg for her life and also take the picture.
Yeah. Th- She might not be retelling you the sequence of events like in the order it happened. Also, yeah, we're back now. There was this like, I don't know if I like. Maybe I could have fixed the issue with the same stream, but I just like seemed easier to just take the stream offline and bring it back as a new stream. But yeah, I think like Celeste's retelling the events in like a different order than they probably happened.
Oh, probably in like whatever she would first remember.
Yeah, and like there being a strange person and having to grapple with your life are pretty memorable things. Also,
Don't,
hey Wixinator. But yeah.
Ebar, don't call me a cop. I'm not a cop.
No,
I'm just an average student trying to survive a
you're not the
killing
cop.
game.
Um,
We've already established in this
Makoto
game
is the
that
cop.
we've already established that yeah, the cops won't help us here.
Uh huh. Danganronpa said a cab. Also, yeah, hey.
Why isn't Kyoko here? Well, because she's on the second floor.
Mm-hmm. Because everyone was scattered.
If a strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. They're not gonna kill her off.
Kyoko? I mean, like, spoilers, you already know that she survives. Or, not, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I guess like theoretically
know
you
she's
could
the
be
main
a
character,
main.
rather.
Yeah, you theoretically, I guess, could be like a main character after death with like the right kind of writing, but that would be some Galaxy Brain shit.
Yeah, so I did
Which,
just,
I
like,
mean-
actually accidentally spoil you on something more. But
I wouldn't put it past Danganronpa to do some Galaxy Brain shit. I mean,
In the
it kind of
first
already
game?
has.
in the first game, though,
She's not a cop, she's Katsura. Does it look like we're playing a game? I mean, to Genocider, probably.
mm-hmm.
I mean, in reality, we are. It's a killing game.
What? I need to check, like, what latency I set the stream to, because I think I set it. I don't know if it was set to what I usually set it to. It seems like chat's being a lot slower on my end, but I have chat pulled up, like, in a pop-up window for this kind of stream, so I can check that later. I'm still seeing chat live.
If you can hear me say something. Echo down the hall in vain. Did you hear something? The library. What would be in the library? Oh. Oh, damn it, he's still alive. I mean, oh no, he's hurt.
I really like
So
this. This chapter gets like some hate. This chapter gets some hate, but I really enjoy this like sequence right here.
Hmm.
Apparently, one of us saying Celeste just convinced someone in my chat to go buy the game Celeste.
Give him some slack? No. Not Hifumi. Hifumi doesn't deserve any slack.
Mm-hmm.
Robo Justice. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's another Justice Hammer.
This trial is so convoluted. Or this chapter.
Justice Hammer 2. See, when I hear the name Justice Hammer, my first reaction is Taka.
Oh. Interesting.
Because, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
ultimate moral compass,
that's fair.
justice.
But would he's justice, but would he use a hammer? Would Mondo use a hammer? Mondo would use a dumbbell.
Oh, that would be a very interesting parallel if that's what they are doing here.
It would be.
Just making fun of other people's suffering, I love it.
Sio is great.
Are you glad that he's still? Well, I mean, he is Celeste's simp, so I guess that makes sense.
Mm.
It must be nice having somebody just like wrapped around your finger, do things for you, make tea for you, stuff like that.
People are being gay in my chat. I'm not gonna read that message out loud, but people are being gay in my chat.
Oh boy, Robo Justice. Oh, that's what the RJ is. Or at least that is what Hifumi is saying the RJ is. That's him. Robo Justice.
Homosexuals keep winning. Of course we do.
Boop, 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 boop. Can it fly? Can it combine? They're gonna combine?
Danganronpa is secretly a mecha game.
Let's go.
That's what everyone's been hiding from you this whole time.
But I thought this was, so it's the Precure chapter, it's the Gundam chapter.
It's the anime chapter.
It's just the chapter of anime references.
Yeah. Oh boy, I wonder who the Blacken's gonna be in that case. Who's the anime
Oh,
character? Who's the anime character?
the anime character. Well, the character who dyed his hair is already dead, so it can't be him.
Oh, apparently we're keeping someone in my chat awake, like doing university homework. Please sleep, but only once you're done with your work.
When did I ever say that I hate mecha? I've never said that.
I mean, mecha does suck.
I haven't seen really any mecha other than like the most surface level ones, so I'm not qualified to have an opinion.
Okay, so you have like Gurren Lagann, Evangelion, Paddlebar. Those are good. Gundam is trash.
Oof. I will say nothing.
I've seen a few other mech series here and there, and I just bounced off them. ID Zero was good. ID Zero was good. That's robots, not really mechs.
I have said negative things in the past about isekai.
Isekai is
but
good.
that's like up in, as soon as I'm able to see some more isekai that I think are, that don't bore me. I think it's more just like
watch
the format
Spider
is
Isekai.
not my
watch
cup
Spider
of
Isekai. Watch Spider Isekai.
Spider isekai.
Watch Spider Isekai. Spider Isekai is very good. Aoyuki.
Justice hammers seem to be increasing in size.
Aoyuki plays a plural spider.
You say Aoyuki, and that name comes up a lot, and I still am not, like... I know I've been told characters that she voices before, but they just don't stick with me.
Give me a second.
If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Went to the 3rd floor. A strange costume man attacked around 7 this morning. Yeah, I have heard about the bisexual harem isekai.
Oh yeah, no, that one's also great. You should definitely see that one too. I can just, like, after the stream, like, give you a list of all the good isekai I've seen.
I think it's also just generally, like, the format, like, even the good isekai might just kind of be, like, I don't know. The format isn't generally my thing.
That's fair, but you should still, like, check out some of the better stuff. Anyway.
No, yeah, I should. I'm just bad at setting aside the time to do that.
So Aoyuki played a character in Sono no Oto. Let's see. Her breakthrough role was as Madoka.
Ah, that would be why I don't
Slime was also
recognize.
good. She played a role in Vampire Bund. She's also the main character in Symphogear. She's in Yuri Yuri.
This face.
Yeah, that's such a good sprite.
So Byakuya and Toko were together, and there were the 4 of us in the dining hall. So that would leave... well, we haven't seen Taka yet. We haven't seen Yasuhiro yet.
Apparently Aoyuki was in one of the Pokemon series. That's cool.
What happened to Kyoko? Yeah, where is Kyoko? That's very suspicious.
Let's see. God, she played a lot in 2020. The thing that you would recognize her for is,
Who the mastermind spy might be.
Did you watch Healin' Good Precure?
Nope.
She played the main character of that.
Well.
And that was just like... that was like her dream role. Also, ReZero is trash. It's terrible. It's garbage.
Oof. Harsh.
Yeah. I know people who like it. I don't.
Sakura's right. Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on Danganronpa.
I mean, this kind of chatting is like why we're doing a collab stream, just to like get this conversations.
Yeah. Kyoko Takahiro. Alright, so Hifumi is staying behind, which is, like, on the one hand, character splitting off from the party is not good. But at the same time, he's already been attacked.
Yeah,
I feel like if the game was gonna take him out, that would have been the opportunity.
Yeah, like, he probably, like, has a concussion now. Like, you don't want to run around. That's also a good, CO sprite. Oh, CO, like, a CO has a bunch of great sprites.
Every show sprite is a good sprite.
Vampire Celeste one. Ray, I don't think you were here last time when I was, like, making a joke about how Celeste could be the murderer of this chapter. And, like, Mathwiz was like, oh, that she's gonna find something in the kitchen that makes her, like, that she uses to commit murder. Except the joke I had been making is that Celeste was a fucking vampire and she was just gonna drain someone's blood. So it's just like, what in the kitchen is she gonna use to turn into a vampire? Or is she already a vampire? I mean, she probably already is a vampire.
What should we yell?
I still
Is
honestly, that's like my favorite stream moment we have had so far. Just like, Lexi just, her math is just like totally missing like the implication of what I was saying.
What? Celeste, why does this matter?
I want to rewatch Bake, specifically Sudaga Monkey, because now I want to listen to Miyuki Sawashiro just play a role.
Miyuki Sawashiro is very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking for... Am I looking for Kyoko now? Is that what I'm doing? Or am I looking for
I
the
haven't been paying
robot?
attention.
Hang on. I forget, what button do I hit to pull up the...
Q. Or no, F2.
Spread out in every direction to track down... Okay, yeah, so we're just looking.
Go to that science lab, I think. Or were you already just there? I know you go there at some point.
Yeah, because we've already been to the library. Down here is just like a classroom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I figure I'll probably find something on the 3rd floor because it's a new floor, but
Oh, yeah.
reality isn't everything.
From chat, Celeste was my style goals before I realized I'm a boy. That's perfectly fair. Celeste is, like, top tier. Like, I mentioned this before, like, if I ever get a redesign for my clothes, it's gonna be Lolita.
Intense scream. It seemed like a very...
I would make a good vampire. There's things for it.
Blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway. Very interesting that Celeste is the one leading us around right now.
Mm.
Okay, Miss Dragon Ball character. Literally just sneezes and is a different person.
Yeah, it's a shame that Launch didn't get more into Dragon Ball. They were cool. Like, they were always like some of my favorite characters there.
Yeah, it's sad that Toriyama just stopped using them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Drop Dead Despair, thanks for dropping into the stream.
Oh, nice. Yay. But yeah, the Toriyama has a very nasty problem with just like introducing characters and then forgetting about them. That happened to most of the Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball cast, which is like a shame for me because I prefer original Dragon Ball. Also, yeah, Lolita is expensive, which is, you know, it's probably cheaper to get a new model in Lolita fashion than to get into it IRL.
This is kind of interesting because, like, we started on the 1st floor, and then we went up to the 3rd floor, and then we went to the 2nd floor, and then we went back up to the 3rd floor, and now Hifumi just yelled, so he was back on the 1st floor. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Toko, Sakura, Byakuya. Okay.
Yeah, Lolita clothing can, like, I think you could probably get it for cheap, but it gets expensive, especially, like, for the higher quality stuff. Just because, like, frills and stuff, that's a lot of fabric. And it has to be put together well.
Oh boy, he's in the nurse's office. We can finally go into the nurse's office.
Well, you went in there just a second ago, remember?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, like, before this chapter, we haven't been able to get in.
Yeah, that's fair.
Gee, if they kill Hifumi, I mean, I won't be complaining.
Mm-hmm.
A world of dripping crimson?
Crimson.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Crimson.
I mean, oh no, that's sad. He's dead.
Crimson.
No.
Crimson is a shade of red.
Pink is a
Everything
shade
was
of
covered
red.
in red. This is all red. Yeah, there's also just like a lot that goes into Lolita besides like the main piece. Anyway,
Let's go!
Simp-
Hifumi's dead. Crab
Simp is
rave.
dead.
Hifumi's dead. Or is he really? Is the game gonna pull like a bait and switch on me? I certainly was not expecting this.
Why is the game pink in this game? Ooh, that's actually a very fun story. So, before Danganronpa went into production, there was this game called Distrust that was being worked on. And that game, like, got scrapped for a variety of reasons, one of which was, like, it was way too violent and gritty and, like... So, during the testing, development of Distrust, they were like, let's change the blood to pink and make it more, like, stylistic. And that was kind of, like, the first step towards Danganronpa.
I do like I personally do think I like that the blood is pink.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it's a
because
great
it's
touch.
different.
It gives, like... This whole game is just, like, oozing style.
Yeah.
But that touch in particular is, like... That does a lot for it. It also keeps the rating low.
Yeah, and pink is also like a much more like vibrant color. I mean, like you can get like really deep, like bold reds, but it's not as like bright. And the pink really like
pink is a friendly color, so it creates
Yeah.
a dissonance. But like one of the bigger reasons is just like if there was red blood, this game would not be able to be like it would get the highest rating in Japan.
Yeah.
And just like if that's the kind of rating like NC-17 equivalent, where it's like if your product is getting sold like with that label, you don't have an audience because no one will sell it.
Yeah. But yeah, I hadn't even considered from like a dissonance perspective, like it just being a not a color you'd expect for something like this.
Well, like I think it's a great touch because like NC-17, not MC-17. NC-17 is an American rating for like things that are beyond the G, PG, PG-13, R scale. It's just like this is just like it goes beyond the rating scale, and if it's any more than that, it just doesn't get released. Yeah,
We can figure that part
ratings.
out later. Is Celeste the red herring?
Do you think she's obvious?
Well, I mean, because she said a lot of things that originally, like in her story, maybe I was just reading it wrong. But then, like, I mean, like, yes, she would play along in like the weird scream that she did and stuff that she's like concerned about the wrong things.
Where's Yasuhiro?
Yeah, that's true. We haven't seen him yet. We haven't seen Taka yet. But the thing is, like, also that just got brought up that like Celeste saw them running down the hall on the 3rd floor, and they magically ended up in the 1st. But I mean, like that. I mean, we've had characters look suspicious and not actually be the killer, so I mean, it could be that.
Yeah, and you haven't even started investigation yet.
Oh, Hina's fine. She's doing just fine.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, to address the thing in chat, R is not the rating for pornography. That's X. The R rating is just like if your movie is excessively violent or has a lot of swearing or like sexual content. It's the rating for like this is a movie for adults, whereas PG-13 is like this is a movie for teens and up.
I will say, if Hina was the murderer for this chapter, I do not blame her. Because, like, of anyone that could be the victim, if anything, she did us a favor.
We're not missing anything with Hifumi dead.
This strange costumed man. Well, in the last chapter, they did establish that you can murder 2 people in the same trial, so... are we gonna find another dead body?
Are we?
This is great. This is fine.
Yeah, I love the killer of this chapter, even if just for killing Hifumi.
I agree. Anything going on in the art room? Nothing here. Anything in the back room? Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, what? Okay, we're comparing the ratings to movie ratings scales because I'm not a gamer. Like, I don't play games. So when I think, like, I watch a lot of movies though, so when I think of, like, rating, yeah, AO would be the equivalent.
We stand chapter 3 killer, yes.
Definitely.
See, now I kind of hope that it's Hina, because like you can't, and that way she still stays redeemable in my eyes. Because like with Mondo, it's like oof. I want to still like his character, but yeesh. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. Well, there's an open door. Someone's presence. Is it coming from over there in the back? Let's see.
Let's see.
Another nightmare. Oh boy, who is it? Oh! Why is his hair back to black?
Because he died?
So it really was a Super Saiyan transformation.
Yup. Like, so, yes, there can be 2 murders. To answer your question.
Well, damn. So, I mean, that's a little more, because now it's not just that they killed Hifumi, so they might not be redeemable.
They're also homophobic. You know.
Yeah.
it balances out. They killed Hifumi, but they're homophobic. So, I think we can still stand. I think we can still stand.
I'm kind of surprised though that they killed Taka because like they just had him do his Super Saiyan transformation. So I'm like, there's got to be some characterization coming here, right? Evidently not. I mean, like we can get characterization in the trial, but
yeah, it's just like I imagine they did that because they knew he was gonna die soon. So it's just like we won't have to deal with this for long.
I see. Oh, hey, Toko.
Yeah, killing the 2 most blatant autistic stereotypes in this game.
Wait, the 2 that in this chapter?
Yeah, Hifumi and Taka.
Oh, I didn't even.
They're different. They're different autistic stereotypes. One of like the, like, overly like rules-ridden, like nerd, and the other is like gross, creepy otaku. Those are both like stereotypes rooted in the behaviors of real-life autistic people that are used to demonize and attack autistic people.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, like there's a lot you can dig into that. The way that ableism informs these ideas of like these people. That like a lot of the like in quotes gross nerd stereotypes are like behaviors that autistic people have because they're autistic. Like they're not even like bad behaviors. It's just like people need to know how to deal with us. Like
clearly the killer is a gay homophobe. Well, it can't be Sho because Toko was unconscious. Who else in this game is a gay homophobe? I guess there's some details yet to be revealed. Justice Hammer 4. Clearly because Taka was...
Okay, yeah, if we want to talk about ableism in Danganronpa, we are going to be here all day. And we can't talk about that until we have played V3. And we can talk about Miri. She is the most ableist character in the game because she actually uses the slur.
Oh, no!
Yeah, 2 also does. 2 has a lot of issues. But, like, if we're gonna talk about ableism in Danganronpa, we're gonna be here all day. And
This is all... Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just focusing on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to think... I'm assuming that 2 separate people can't commit murders in the same chapter, but I don't know if that's, like, a thing. Because I'm trying to think, like, did the same person do both of these? Or is there, like... I don't know. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
The rules for double murder get explained.
Oh, hey, Celeste. Something's come up. What's gone? What disappeared? Ifumi's body disappeared? What? They're hiding the evidence! Somebody stay behind and guard Taka's body.
Yeah, I really, like, this chapter just keeps going. Or this, like, pre-body discovery, like, right, like, pre-investigation stuff just keeps going. And I enjoy it. It's, like, janky, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's like a lot of running back and forth. It's very frantic. Oh, Hina, you're here? She's looking great. She's having a great time.
Oh yeah, I mean, Danganronpa 2 has the issue of, like, a lot of that issue of, like, the characters like this because they're mentally ill. That, yeah, we can talk about that more when we actually, like, when I can talk about that without spoilers. I think, like, this game's, like, issues around ableism are, like, a multitude. The way it handles, like, Toko and Seo, for example, is, very, like, ableist. The way that they write Toko and Seo would be very woke if it was written by a plural person, but it's not.
They just left Toko? You're all terrible! I mean, like, if she were conscious, or if it was like Genocider, because like Genocider could hold her own. I don't know about Toko, especially not if she's unconscious.
Stream is getting very lucky, so I'm gonna pop over and. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Miui is bad.
Well, Toko's here, but not Taka.
Yeah, Miui bad. The audience cheers. How could they say something so bold?
Y'all are doing a great job here of managing this case. I thought Byakuya was supposed to be smarter than this.
I like Miui except for her saying slurs and being allosexual.
Stop saying disappeared. They hid the body. Where would they have hidden the body? I remember there being a locker in the art room, but I don't know if that's a big enough locker to hide a body. Who could possibly be responsible?
Well, who's the one character you haven't talked to in all this?
Hiro?
Yasuhiro.
Yeah, Kyoko is still missing.
I thought we did see her, like, once, right?
Yeah, we saw her at the very beginning, but when we split up to look for the first body.
Mm-hmm.
Because she went to the second floor and suddenly we couldn't find her.
Mm-hmm.
What? I do not ship that.
What, Kyoko and Makoto?
Yes, I don't. I don't ship Kyoko with anybody. After
You
chapter
will.
2, I have no sympathy for Kyoko.
That is a ship you will grow to like. Trust me.
Well, I mean, I guess you can't really ship somebody with a dead person.
Also, okay, just like space out for a sec. You definitely can ship corpses with people. And in fact, there is a. I'll talk about this more when we get to Danganronpa 2.
Oh no. I don't need to hear of the corpse discourse.
Oh, don't worry. It's the corpse discourse will come to you.
Two people have been killed. There's no possibility of any more. You knew that from the beginning.
Anyway, the story that I'm hearing from chat, someone being like, "Yeah, I didn't care at all about Kyoko," and then chapter 5 and 6 happened. Yeah.
The only one without an alibi is Hiro, but is he really the killer? Would it really be that obvious?
That it's the guy who's gone?
Yeah, but that's the thing, because, like, the first Danganronpa murder was very obvious, because I can read English. The second Danganronpa murder was impossible to solve before the trial.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to expect now, because I've seen, like, both ends of the Danganronpa murder trial spectrum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, as mentioned in chat, he's a bit of a background character. But Danganronpa always has those, like Sumugi or Ibuki.
When he discussed during a class trial if Kyoko was a ghost.
Yeah, I remember that choice.
Yasuhiro, more like Yasuhimbo.
Oh. Wow. Mm. Anyway.
All right. So she's still there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go check the art room.
Did beef happen yet? I don't. What? What? Oh, right. Fuck, I forgot about the beef thing.
Beef?
Yeah. Beef abduction.
Beef abduction?
Don't worry, that'll happen.
In this chapter?
I think it's next chapter. Yeah, we're in. Yeah, you make 10-minute videos about background characters.
Oh, door must be locked. That's not suspicious. Yeah, the AniTuber. Yeah, that's me.
I can't wait for like a 6-hour-long video about how Junko is great because she died first. Or, well, not first, but like died like in the most jobber way.
Okay, so the door is locked, so I'll probably have to come back here. Where would I find a key for it? I guess I can check everything just to... Nothing important here. How do I... And there was nothing in the locker.
Yeah, it's obvious who the killer in this trial is. it's Junko.
Yep, that checks out.
It's always Junko.
Well, it can't. I was gonna say it can't be Junko because Junko's the mastermind, and that would kind of take away some of the like
the mastermind
there's not
can't commit murders.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's not much of a killing game if the mastermind is killing everybody.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
The like it's always Junko thing is like the only thing I know about the original something awful let's play of Danganronpa. But I mean, it's just kind of iconic. I do really like Junko though. Like he deserves so much better than that.
There's no way Othello is related to the case. Are you sure? Okay, so nothing here matters. Clearly Junko behind everything. Don't know how they didn't realize it yet. Getting tired of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the board.
Mm-hmm. I just like wasn't looking at the screen at the time, so I was like, wait, what?
It just ends the stream halfway. No more investigation. Game over.
Yeah, like Celeste says, it's actually fine to stay in the killing game as long as no one dies.
Yeah. Both been hidden in the repository. Already told Hina and Sakura. Wait, the repository? What is that?
I believe that's the room at the back of the art room.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, because I found that door and it was locked. I guess I didn't have to look for any clues or anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are the bodies here somewhere?
Yeah, how could anyone carry you to me? I mean, clearly that means it was Sakura.
It's unlocked now.
I like how, like, me plus 2 different people in chat were like, it was Sakura.
Oh, Sakura could carry Hifumi.
Yeah.
I like how we got that murder track again. so we got 3. It's a very striking track. I love it a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Very unsettling. And I heard the announcement for a second time. One detail I also like about the anime, it's just like instead of doing the ding dong thing, it's just Monokuma saying the ding dong. And it's, I don't know, it's quirky.
Yeah. It's neat.
One of the few things I can probably give the anime praise for.
Mm-hmm.
He can barely carry himself with his twig legs. Uncover the culprit.
Yeah.
How can you be so calm? Because it's Byakuya. Byakuya doesn't care.
So who did it?
What? Why would somebody kill Hifumi? I don't know. I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. It was a game. Oh, this is a very cinematic cutscene.
Yup.
Oh no! No, he's alive! Stop! Go back! Give me Taka instead. He's alive again. Oh no. No, Hifumi, stay dead. You're right, he did keep his glasses clean before dying. Especially with a head wound, that takes skill.
Mm-hmm.
Remember everything.
Pour one out for the Danganronpa characters with wasted potential.
Wait, before I'd met you all? Nothing useful to offer us? Wait, what do you mean you'd met them all?
What does he mean by that?
Is this connected to the photo?
Is it?
Yeah, because they would just give us the answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly nobody killed him because he's talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Very interesting development here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it was Yasuhiro? I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah, the only evidence you have is that the victim's dying words were his name.
All right, Hina, can you try that with Taka? Just go over and do your tears again. Is this like a talent of the ultimate swimming pro because tears are water, and so can she just like bend reality whenever there's water?
No, it was just very convenient writing.
Is she the Avatar?
Is she?
She's a waterbender?
Is she?
Going out of his way to return just to leave us with it. Damn, Togami. This is too shonen for this game.
Yeah.
I like how Togami is like, oh, this is boring now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The case is solved. Well, all right, let's just go straight to the trial, and let's just get the execution. Let's go.
You know what? Yasuhiro's execution is just that, like, a giant pyre is built out of weed, and he slowly burns to death. he burns to death like being burned at the stake, or like Burning Man.
We all hate people who spoil stuff. To kill two of our friends.
Okay. Good night, Ray. Please sleep. Please sleep.
Track down the culprit. It's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble. It looks
Drowned in
that
a
way.
bong.
You have to go through this one more time. Just gotta do it.
Also, it's very obvious for like people who are watching my stream. You can see when I'm taking a drink of water because the model just like freezes up.
Blow to the head. Pretty strange. Got way less information. I don't know about that. We should know more than the Monokuma file. I doubt that is ever true.
Yeah, I'm a hydrated fish, and all of you should be drinking water too. Drink water. It's important.
What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? All right, here we go. Accomplice mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
during the first class trial.
Coffee and
And the
Fanta
answer?
is not a replacement for drinking water.
I
Water
think
is
you
a
meant
replacement for drinking water.
to kill one of our friends and Hifumi.
卒業の際同伴者を味方につけることは可能ですが卒業できるのはつまりいくら殺人を手伝ったところで
Who would be
得しないの
the accomplice?
Who's the murderer? I think that's the question you have to answer first.
It would obstruct the free exchange of information. We can't interrupt the free marketplace of ideas or whatever the fuck it's called.
Monokuma would be a libertarian.
Who
When are
could
they
be
gonna-
pulling
when-
the strings?
When are they gonna put Monokuma on the blockchain?
Actually, if there would be an accomplice, this would be an interesting way to introduce the 16th student.
Yeah? Except you already met them. You already met
Oh?
Yeah, you already met Xiao.
Oh, you keep saying that.
Yeah. I do.
Sho is the 17th student.
You keep not believing me. Also, yeah, I'm yawning a lot on stream because I did not get great sleep last night. But when I yawn, my model is just like mouth open. But yawning is quiet.
16-minute VOD about 16th student next week, and I haven't even met them yet.
Yeah, you have though.
I don't trust this game to be woke enough to count Sho as a 16th student.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair take to have. I don't know.
I mean, like, I don't think it was. I don't think it was genocider.
It
I think
was.
that we're.
It definitely was. See? She's back.
Are either of those two shows type though? Because she is a very specific thing about the people she kills. Does Taka qualify as a cute boy?
I don't like boys, so I can't really make that judgment.
A special guest suspect every time.
Yeah, but also, like, they explain that, like, only one person gets to graduate if there is an accomplice. But, if someone is an accomplice to murder, and then the blackened is caught, the accomplice is fine.
That's that. Let's begin. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Well, I mean, if the protagonist boy is saying it outright, then it must be true. Four of us met up in the dining hall. It was Hina, Kyoko, Sakura, and Naegi. I'm definitely still suspicious of Celeste. Because it sure would be a pretty good alibi for a murderer to have been attacked as well.
From chat. Oh, for what if it's brother and sister for accomplice? I guess. These games don't ever have like siblings, so like yeah.
An injured Hifumi in the library on the second floor. Took him to the first floor.
I love the brass in this OST track.
Yes, it's good.
Like, this is some real jazz. This is not some, like, sit-down jazz club shit.
Actually, Celeste telling us to leave the first floor would be a good way to get to Hifumi and commit a murder.
Mm. Yeah, okay, so, like, Danganronpa, the series, has, siblings, but, like, within individual games, you don't get characters who are related to each other, so you don't get characters who would be accomplices because they're siblings. Like, that. Characters being related to each other, like, from a spin-off, like, one of the novels, like, how would that help here? There's just the 15 of them. Or 16. Yes, also, Mathwiz's chat is spoiler-free. I'm gonna post my stream link, actually. If you want to talk about spoilers, go to my chat. But otherwise, like, please, like, Mathwiz is unspoiled for the most part. Like, I have slipped up sometimes. She has seen a few things, but it's like, for the most part, it's unspoiled.
Left Celeste and Hina alone to the third floor, which is then, yeah, that's a little sus, leading everybody down to the first floor. Well, no, because she told everybody to go down the hall, and then we heard the scream on the first floor. I'm gonna have to go over this again.
Mm-hmm. This is a tricky case.
Because definitely, but because Celeste went down and was there for the body discovery, so when would she have had an opportunity to kill Taka? Leaving behind Toko, ran into Celeste. Yes, there's just a lot of running into Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Which is...
It is suspicious, but, like, it's suspicious.
It's also, like, is it any more suspicious than Yasuhiro just straight up not being anywhere? Probably not.
Mm-hmm. Is it any more suspicious than Byakuya or Seal was?
I have no suspicion on those two.
Well, I mean in chapter 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. It's about as, direct. It could be another double red herring situation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll even introduce a triple red herring.
Yeah, for chat, like, don't spoil someone for someone who, like, actually is able to play this game blind, because that's such a unique experience that you manage to dodge spoilers, that it's like, please don't spoil Mathwiz.
And we came right to the repository. It was locked. As soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. Then who locked it? Okay. Have to leave this area to figure it out. A tarp laid out under his body. And also... wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Okay. And I'm guessing the tarp would have been from this room. I'm also noted... Yep, this.
Gonna mute for a sec to talk to chat. Yeah, it's fair that, like, this trial is kind of disappointing if, like, you won more out of Celeste, but, like, I like it just because, like, the run around is fun. I wish she had gotten a better case, and I wish she had not died like that, but I really like it. Plus, it's, like, her execution is great. But, yeah, it's like, I get why people don't like this trial. I think it's neat. I think it has good aspects, but overall it's kind of, like, middling. Okay, I'm back.
I'm pretty sure that when this was introduced, I had pointed out that, like, a dolly would be useful for moving a dead body, and here it is.
This game can be predictable at times, but that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not like knowing that the dolly was involved tells me who the murderer was.
There is being predictable, and there is, like, establishing things for later. Like, and Danganronpa tends to do more of the latter.
Yeah. Yeah, so someone had to have been able to get Hifumi to the 3rd floor from the 1st floor.
Mm-hmm. Tarp.
Which, there are not many people in this game who could do that.
Drag him up on a tarp.
Yeah, but even then, that's, takes a lot of strength.
Mm-hmm.
Something's off. Something's different. Oh.
You called that.
Well, more specifically, somebody in chat pointed it out.
Right, yeah. But that got called.
Now they're clean, but why would... But why?
You gotta have some respect for the dead.
That's a strange detail.
Yeah, try to keep it spoiler free, but, like, it's fair to be, like, excited about watching someone play it blind. And, like, understand that, like, I'm in the position of I can just lie. I can just lie about things. Like, the ultimate botanist is actually a 16th student.
The ultimate botanist.
Yup. He also shows up in one of the spin-offs that Kyoko has about him fighting aliens along with Kyoko.
This whole, like, murder thing definitely seems too elaborate for Yasuhiro to pull off.
Mm-hmm. But what if he's just, like, been pretending to be, like, some dumb stoner the entire time?
That is true. That is very true. He
Like,
is the kind of guy who is a scam artist.
Best way to play people is to play ignorant.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to that. Like, I heard spoiler and I kind of just didn't look at chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you're good. You know, it's something that, like, especially if you don't catch every stream, it's kind of hard to, I guess, reiterate that.
Yeah.
And especially with, like, streams, somebody could pop in at any time and not know the...
Yeah, maybe set up, like... We should set up, like, chat rules for each stream that can be, like, more visible.
I'll have to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, we should, actually spend time on this outside of stream.
But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get caught. So Togami's figured something out.
Of course he has.
Togami is the exact opposite of Kyoko, where, I mean, like, Kyoko will kind of, like, give you the breadcrumbs if you're not figuring it out. And Togami's just, like, figure it out yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, Yakiya is an asshole, and Kyoko is trying to encourage Makoto to be more intuitive.
Yeah.
Which ties into her talent being ultimate, fuck, what was it?
Somebody did some artwork on these mallets.
Ultimate intuition, I think is what it was. No, ultimate analyst, that's right. Ultimate analyst.
Debris and chalky stone powder. This one hammer isn't dirty, and it's wet. Did someone wash it?
Apparently this is similar to old Shin Megami Tensei games? Huh. I haven't played any of those.
So they would have had to wash the hammer. Did anybody change at any point?
No.
Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside. Or wait, no way to lock it from in the art room. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked, and the door is designed so it can only be locked from inside. Hey, Drop Dead Despair, thank you for the follow.
Nice.
Someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left. No way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Oh, no. Could it have been one of them and the other was the accomplice?
What do you mean? I lost the thread of who them would be.
Oh, just that the door was locked and these two were the first to get here.
Mm-hmm.
But I know when I checked this room earlier, they were both in front. So it's not like one of them was in the art room and one of them was in the back.
Would anyone want to be an accomplice if it means getting murdered?
Wait, you get murdered if you're an accomplice?
No, like... Oh, I thought you were talking about Hifumi or Taka being an accomplice.
No. I'm talking about Sakura and Hina.
Oh, okay. That would make more sense.
There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Nurse's office, the equipment room. Do I need to talk to them again? It's about to look around. Yeah. Who locked it and why is it unlocked now? There have been instances in the past where where I've had to talk to the same character twice, so I'm just
I'm
making
gonna go
sure.
look up a list of like the truth bullets.
Yeah, because I know I need to check the equipment. Or should I check anything in this room, maybe? I mean, I don't think there's... Earlier it did tell me that there was nothing important. Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't let me leave the area if there was something I missed. Because that was my struggle in the pool part, because it wouldn't let me leave the room, and I'm like, what did I miss?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just talk to Sakura again. Yeah, nothing seems to be necessary there. Tire mark, okay. So, yeah, the dolly was definitely used to move Taka's body, at least. Very interesting, though, that the trail just stops there.
Blood might have dried by then.
True. Body was moved, but the murder weapon was left behind. What's going on, Genocider? Yeah, that is a little suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
That she was unconscious, and then by the time we got back, she was conscious. But I don't know if that's enough for me to consider her the culprit. Well, hey, a Monokuma coin. I'm sure that'll be important for the. That's an important clue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I think, yeah, I already checked the rec room,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think I'll need to check for that mallet again, but I'll do it just in case. Yeah, no, this is the same thing. And I remembered now that I can teleport.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go pull up the IGN guide.
Second floor. And there's Celeste. Not investigating anything? She's looking for Hero.
Hmm.
How Hifumi was moved. Stayed behind to look after Hina, but she seemed to be getting worse. Took her to the bathroom. In a very short amount of time. Anything less than impossible. I mean, for the ultimate martial artist, it might be possible.
Do you think Sakura would kill someone?
I really don't, but I have been proven wrong in the past.
Fair.
I have misjudged characters before.
This game is tricky about not showing you characters' full personalities at the start. So she could be that kind of person.
It's also covered in blood. Cleaning cloth in the trash can. Who would need to do something like that? Yeah, the point with the glasses is really throwing me here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's tricky.
Wonder if there's anything to drink inside the fridge. A bunch of blood packets in here.
Celeste might like those.
I'm not a vampire.
Celeste is. Alright. Yeah, someone asked you a question a bit ago, I think, about, the Naruto.
Sports festival better than tuning exams. If there were no sports festival and it was time skipped, would you hold the same opinion? If there was no sports festival for year 2 and 3 and it was time skipped, what specifically do you mean? Like if that if Hero Academia had a time skip or the sports festival, I'm not fully following.
I don't know those.
At the end of year one, they time skip. I don't know.
I don't know these series.
They don't time skip after the tuning exams. I'm not sure how that would make the
Let's
arc
just get back
different.
to playing the game.
Yeah. Meet in the dining hall. A note to meet in the dining hall. A trap?
God,
So, Hero led everybody to the dining room, but only Naigi went to the dining room. Everybody else was already at the place.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, repaid a debt? What debt? What did Togami owe us? Go to Hero's room. What's waiting for me there? A dead body?
Going for 3.
I mean, yeah, they said that they couldn't do 3, but
What if
meanwhile,
what if there's 2 different killers?
see, that's the thing. I don't think the game has told me if there could or couldn't be 2 different killers. So I mean, like, it's possible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw these 2 coins out real quick. All right. So we're going to Yasuhiro's room. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's doing just great. I think his is all the way in the back.
I don't remember.
If I
what it is,
remember
but it's on the back
correctly.
wall, I think.
That's Sakura, Leon, yeah, Yasuhiro. The door is unlocked. Might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Well, he's not here.
It certainly looks like his room.
This is interesting. Like, I assume every character's room has their own little design quirks to it.
The ones that would
Also,
make sense to like have decorated their room. Like I think like in her free time events, you see Chihiro, and it's mostly just the same, like normal.
This camera's glitching out here. That's a little suspicious. I'm sure it's just the game, though. Yeah, it's just the game being weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cardboard box. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Have the arms bend. Okay.
That's all you need from here.
I see.
Do you want me to tell you where to go from here?
No, because it might tell me.
Okay.
Oh, darn it.
You've
I thought there
done
might
it.
have been other things
No,
just in the room for me to click and see, just for, like, character purposes, but big news? We found Kyoko. I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up. It's Hero wearing the costume. I mean, he could just be the accomplice.
Yeah. From chat, like the first game has a very different ambience from the later games in this series. Like it's a lot more horror. Whereas the others do lean more into the mystery and other aspects.
Man, I have had the worst day. Okay, this is interesting. Finally made his appearance. I guess Kyoko's the one that found him. I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool locker. Okay, that definitely doesn't sound like something a killer would do. Just like, I mean, I guess that'd be an interesting alibi. Like, I literally got jammed in this locker and I couldn't get out. He was fast asleep. Caress my face. You just disappeared. Something I had to check up on. I can't, never mind. Does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
Oh yeah, right, the spy. Who do you think the spy is? I forgot about the spy.
I feel like Byakuya would be too easy of a spy.
Mm-hmm. Then who is
I
it?
mean, possibly Celeste, considering she's the one who's so adamant about just enjoying things and, you know, just surviving, just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
1 second I was asleep, and then I woke up and I was here. Make something you can't take off yourself. Oh, so he didn't make the thing.
So now I'm thinking about a thing based on stuff that happened in chat, or that was getting talked about in chat. The experience of not being able to see the sky in this game contributes so much to the atmosphere.
Hmm.
That, like, other games, the other games, like, have an open area where you can see the sky. And that makes it feel a lot more free and open, even if, like, there's not a ton more space.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a really interesting thing to think about in terms of, like, what we perceive of in writing and how, like, what visuals can do to our sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you will really feel the difference compared to other games. The second game especially is just, like, very different. I wouldn't say it's laid back because there's still a killing game going on, but there's more potential for, like, laid back activities. You do.
Now Hina's being very accusatory.
Yeah.
You know, Hiro, Hina, that kind of sounds similar. Case closed. Hina's the murderer.
So, Hifumi meant to say Asahina and said Yasuhiro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah? Yes?
Because I don't think he said Hagakure.
He said Yasuhiro.
I think he only said Yasuhiro.
But
I do know I'm the only one. Maybe you should try it on yourself.
there's only one Yasuhiro.
Well, that's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. And just Celeste just standing there like,
But the arms could bend.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, it's not like he made it. I mean... Oh, are we gonna get art of Naegi in the costume, please? No, we can never get the good Naegi content. Made to fit Hiro's body, but it could have been made by somebody else. And it would be very beneficial to plant the evidence in his room. Evidence. The only one without an alibi. I thought Hina's personality was all about, like, not wanting to accuse people and not, you know, everybody's friends here, doesn't want anyone to die. But now she's kind of like, yeah, it was him. It was definitely him. Had to be him.
I mean, well, when the murdered person is saying, like, who killed you, Yasuhiro, you're gonna think it was Yasuhiro.
Uh-huh.
In court, that would be pretty damning evidence. Would a class trial be any different?
She really is working for the mastermind.
What if she is the mastermind?
That would be an interesting twist.
That's why she keeps sneaking off. She has to run the killing game.
Someone's been killed. 2 people were killed. If those 2 are the ones that were killed... Oh, you know who did it? Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego. Ah, so it was the computer.
And
it really was a ghost.
And I appreciate and or.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate, like, this kind of characterization that we get for Aoi here, because it's like, it does a good job of, like, giving her a personality outside of, like, her, like, happy-go-lucky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, she has those dimensions that, you know, flesh her out.
The rec room at 1 a.m. Okay. At 1 a.m. And Celeste was there at 7 a.m., so that's quite a bit of time that passed.
Mm-hmm.
He could be on to something. Chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Oh, I also just noticed that was like a fish thing. So, you know, ultimate swimmer, fish. There's you know, playing into her character.
Yeah, maybe that's why I like her so much. It's because of the fish.
What would Aoi's persona be?
Me.
And the truth is revealed.
Coincidentally, she is my persona.
I love it. Yes, Yasuhiro had an account. Shall we resume our investigation? Yeah, why do we need to keep investigating? That sounds like something a killer would say.
Mm-hmm.
That's a false accusation. Feet don't fail me now. That would be interesting. Who would win, Sakura or Genocide Show?
I feel like Sakura could twist Seo like a pretzel.
Can't twist somebody if your hands get stabbed with scissors. I mean, I guess theoretically you still could. That'd be some anime shit, but this is Danganronpa.
Sakura is
This is
character.
Yeah. Yasuhiro's relevance acquired. Will you tell me why you disappeared? No.
Sakura deserves better. Like, I don't like her, but I don't like the fact that I don't like her is like irrelevant to the fact that I think she deserved better.
Are we gonna go to the repository and the bodies are gonna be moved again?
Go back to the repository.
I was about to go look running for the stairs and I'm like, wait, I can teleport.
Mm-hmm. I am just cute when I open my mouth. I really like that. I like. That's why I do it so much, and that's why I have to drink so much water during streams, because I just like love opening my mouth because it's so cute. But the problem is that gets me thirsty, so I drink water.
If it wasn't a setup, it was only the sports festival, would you still think it fits better? I mean, but it's still like a setup arc for the rest of the story. I don't remember how big of a point I had made that in the video itself.
It's not,
sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm replying to chat.
Yeah, I have a thing to reply to chat. I'll just mute for that. Oh, opening my mouth doesn't make me thirsty. It's leaving my mouth open that makes my mouth dry. Which is also why people who like are talking for long periods of time have their mouth get dry and need to drink water. It's just in this case, it's like my mouth is just being left open without talking.
Watch.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Just past 6 o'clock. So even before the... Just after 6. PM or AM? It was AM, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, so it would have had to be 6 AM. Okay, so Taka was killed before Hifumi. Oh! Oh my god, Naegi, you're so bad at investigating.
I mean, it's not like his talent is ultimate detective or anything. That's Shuichi.
Yeah, no, about the sports festival question again, it's still like a very early arc in the story, and it's as much like a tool for pushing the story forward. So you know, as far as like anything I would have said about like establishing, you know, character stuff or whatever would still stand. I don't think it's something that he would have had to revisit. A piece of paper. Was that all he had in his hand? Was there anything written on the scrap of paper? We're not going to check that now? It's fine.
if Attack
biggest
on Titan
problem.
is shonen or not. Let me go-
I believe it is shonen.
Yeah, like I think it runs in a shonen magazine. You shouldn't read it on your show though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember if it's on
Okay,
our
yeah,
list
it
or
runs
not.
in Besatsu Shonen magazine.
It wouldn't be the first time we've covered a series that I wasn't looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. Besatsu also ran stuff like Holic, Aho Girl,
Justice Hammer 3.
that one Mario Okada thing from last year that got an anime. Could have sworn there was more that ran in Besatsu.
They would have wiped his glasses clean.
Attack on
with-
Titan is trash. Attack on Titan is completely trash. I have very strong opinions here. Attack on Titan is garbage.
Maybe good to look back on everything that's happened.
Like,
Am I supposed to do this again? I'm probably not. Well, I mean, I don't know if the game is going to force me to do it.
Attack on Titan is a very competently drawn manga that's written by a fascist. It looks great, but it's super anti-Semitic. Like,
I'm not particularly interested in this discourse on stream.
fair.
Not in the sense that I disagree with you, I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's fair. I have strong opinions here, but yeah, we can drop the subject.
Yeah, so this part definitely happened after the stuff with Taka. There's so much happening here. At the top of the stairs. Yeah, okay. So going through this again. She signaled everybody to get she told everybody to leave the first floor. They went to the second floor, then she called them up to the third floor. So yeah, I mean the possibility that I'm still not ruling out Celeste here.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Are you ruling out Yes or Kiddo?
Probably.
Are you ruling out Aoi?
No.
You still think she's gonna be killed off because you like her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time? Yeah, it did play twice. Did Celeste follow us back down to check the nurse's office? And then she was the one who found the bodies in the repository? Okay, I think I've... Well, no, there's something I haven't investigated here yet. Oh, should I check the mallets again? Yeah. A wad of paper. Hifumi had it. Okay. So they both had some kind of paper.
なんでね
Found a hole we can use to escape. Oh, okay. And this was the rest of the page that Taka had ripped off. So somebody set them up in some capacity?
それは
Wasn't it? Yeah, this is the thing that Hiro talked
だ
about.
けど
It's not exactly the same. We can use to escape, can't find out, don't tell anyone, meet at 1. This one doesn't, this one says 6 a.m.
そうかしらそれは
And 6 a.m. would have been when Taka was supposedly killed. Trying to just, like, piece together how these all connect.
This is a tricky case.
じゃあ
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Huh.
ね
Yeah, thanks for stopping by the stream. Definitely had their eBay handbooks on them. Handbooks have nothing to do with it. You're telling me I don't have to think about the handbooks?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime a character is like, you don't have to worry about this, I'm always like, what? You bitch. Why do I need to know? What are you hiding?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A handbook may play a role. I mean, yeah, the handbooks were a pretty big point in the last case.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. Red door on the first floor. What's happening?
Oh, just the thing that was mentioned in chat.
Okay, so I want to look over my clues one last time, and I want to, like, try to make a guess going into the trial.
Okay, and then we're gonna stop for the day. And
There's a tarp, the dolly. So Taka's body was supposedly wrapped up in the tarp, put on the dolly to move him from the other room to the repository.
mm-hmm.
Ifumi's glasses were clean for some reason. Hammer. The door was locked and then unlocked. So Yasuhiro could not have done anything with that door because he was in the locker. Doesn't mean... No, it can't be Yasuhiro. Equipment room, bloodstain. Either that or he's doing some, like, magician shit. Glasses cleaning cloth. Disappeared when Celeste and Aoi left the office. Apparently they weren't gone more than a minute or two. So someone had to really, like, rush in there and get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yasuhiro, what does the message... This is the one that's, like, way out there, like the dining hall. Handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Is it implying that Yasuhiro didn't write that note?
Or is it implying that his handwriting is better than you would expect?
What would that have to do with the murder?
Mm-hmm.
Have the arms bend. Blueprints. There's the thing with RJ. Anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist. So basically, if you had to bend over and pick up a corpse, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But he got a different note than... Because that says 1 a.m. The other one said 6 a.m. Broken wristwatch. Someone was killed at 6 a.m. Hifumi was killed closer to, like, 8 or whatever. Scrap of paper. But then who is it meant for? And the e-handbook. That no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. Well, it gave me the prompt to go to the thing, so I guess I don't have to go check
Yeah, no,
the mailbox.
you are at the trial now. Just like...
See, like, I could just guess Aoi because, like, I have a bad feeling she's the character I like the most left, but that's, like, not off of any evidence.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But... Cartoon character... Unless, like, whoever did the killing had, like, remorse for doing the killing, and that's why they... But why clean the glasses? Going into it, I'm definitely, I think, most suspicious of Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm trying to think, who are the characters that are in it? So it's not Kyoko. It's not... I really don't think that it's Genocider or Byakuya. I think they're clear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's Yasuhiro. So that leaves... I think it could be Celeste. It could be...
Could it be Sakura?
I'm thinking like Aoi or Sakura are not necessarily safe.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could be them because the matter of like how do you get Hifumi's body up there? So
Mm-hmm.
Celeste, Aoi, Sakura. It's obviously not Naegi. I think there's only one character I haven't named yet.
I'm trying to think of who. Junko?
Who?
Junko?
Oh, yes, of course it was Junko, obviously. Oh, I guess if I go into the room, I can see all the characters again, and that would make it
Yeah.
easier. Is this really it?
Yeah.
What? There are 2 Monokuma?
2 of them. There's 2 of them.
An illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can we just go in the elevator? Please board the train. Wait. That was interesting.
Pain train? I mean, that's just an expression.
Oh, it said pain train.
Yeah, it said
I
pain
missed
train.
the first word, and I was like, is that significant?
Nope, it was pain train.
I'm not mentally prepared. You'll never be mentally prepared. Yeah, and Aoi is very, very accusatory of Yasuhiro here. And definitely...
For understandable reasons, I would say.
That seems maybe not necessarily out of character for her, but it's definitely different.
Mm-hmm. It's part of her character that you're, like, gonna see more of.
I'm definitely also, like, weary of the Yasuhiro Asahina potential thing, because, like, they did mention that his memories were all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And also Celeste, well, no, Celeste is just always playing into everything, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get down there. Oh, actually, no, I think I did name all the characters because 2 characters were killed this time.
Yeah.
For the 2 that lost their lives, for everyone who's alive. That's sad for Taka. Celeste is a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
someone right here. No, 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 no! I didn't want to click that.
Rip.
My mouse double-clicked. I wanted to talk to the characters. Can I back out?
I don't think
Return. Damn it. That is unfortunate. I'm assuming it wouldn't have been relevant.
Yeah,
It would've
no,
just
like, the
been-
characters are only saying, like, minor things there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters.
Mm-hmm. The elevator is getting so empty now.
Yeah, so it's Sakura, Hina, and Celeste are probably the most suspicious in this case.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start, like, keeping a spreadsheet of your guesses.
Not sure how long it was before the elevator finally gave new stuff. Opening up onto a cruel fate. Oh, this is different. Do you hate me? But I'm so cute. Honestly, they're Monokuma's not one of those characters, but they're definitely characters. So it's like you're a terrible person, but you're cute, so you survive. You good.
Stream froze. Or my stream, like, the Discord stream froze. Oops.
Oh, that's weird.
I'll leave it. We're, like, right at the end here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it worked the whole time up to this point.
There was one issue before, but I, like, just dealt with it myself.
Hmm. Is it just it like freezing up, or was it doing like the displaying Discord window?
It was just freezing up. And it went
Oh, okay. I think that's probably just Discord itself being buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Well, we would be doing that. A several-day commercial break. That's what this is. Deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting one. I still feel like my guesses are probably off, but
Mm-hmm.
the game throws so much at you. It is, you'd have to be like a super genius to be able to piece together all the details.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Especially considering new information can come to light during the class trial. So it's like,
Yup.
after chapter 2, it's like you can go into a class trial and some brand new character is actually the killer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to finding out who did it.
I'm looking forward to you seeing that.
Yeah, I'm Hina's gonna die, and I'm gonna be sad.
Mm-hmm.
Until the chapter is over, I will not shut up about that because I am afraid.
If she survives this chapter, do you think she'll survive next chapter?
Doubtful.
Hmm.
I don't see her making it to the end of the game. I would like her to make it to the end of the game, but
Mm-hmm.
this game can't give me many characters that I like. Can't let them survive. There's also the 16th student who hasn't made an appearance yet, at least that we have seen.
Yeah, so are we done here?
I assumed so. I personally would not mind going ahead of the trial, but I don't know if we can actually go that long.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I want to know, but it's not my
we've already
decision.
been streaming for, like, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we did establish that we probably wouldn't going into this.
So, thanks for coming, everyone. Bye.